I just came to rap. Smaccz. Yo.
Rap game for the taking, history in the making. Space was vacant, y'all lack greatness. I'm the replacement. Foundation from the dirt, we made pavement. Compounded water, roads roll through concrete. No GMO spraying. Pronouns with the pronouns, so pronounce my name profound. Word skate around rappers, roll bounce. Preservative, injure additive. Talent wasted, all base you artificial. Too much oil in your painting. Still mouths the train. All they see is lifestyles and fame. Money, the cars, the bitches, and the chains. Sun don't shine when it rains. Stress off the brain. Inhale, exhale, a new strain. I'm Bane in the body of Luke Cage. They dangling dollars, y'all killing for loose chains. Tie your shoestring, feet too small to walk in these shoes. Here to collect back taxes for paying all my dues.
Yeah, fuck wrong with y'all niggas. Real jerk, shut about the force, nigga. He just came to fucking rap.
They say ring the alarm. Nah, this sound is not dying. This sound is not dying. Welcome, people. This is Mr. Lorenzo Andrews coming back with S.STREET Media, Black Raspberry Radio. I got Frankky Smaccz in the building.
Fuck is up? What's cracking?
You know, this is who he is. He has grown with growth. You know, he was always a gentleman. I always said, stop looking in the past. Stop being in the past and move forward because life already done happened. You cannot rewind the tape. Yo, but Lils, I'm happy that you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
And how's this rap thing going on as a whole? Before I get to you saying how was rap going on with you, how's this rap thing going on?
For the best part about it is everything is looking up.
Right.
I ain't gonna say anything is just looking down, but everything is looking up. We moving around.
Right.
You know, we bouncing through different states right now.
Right.
You know, trying to work social media out more.
Let the people know what tour that you just did a couple of months ago.
I was a part of the first run of the Kiss the Ring tour.
Right.
Roll Streets.
Right.
Eddie Kane.
Right.
Rim.
Right.
You know, those the brothers right there. Mm-hmm. Especially shout out to Eddie Kane and Rim. You know what I mean? They put me in a nice position.
Right. I'm happy that you're moving around because it's about time that the world get to see this Brownsville guy. Which, you know, I don't want to speak of the past, but it's Sean P's firstborn. I remember when I first met him.
Yeah, he always used to say that.
Yeah, I'm like, and I would say, I know Ruck didn't have a baby when we was that young. Like, nah, P rap.
Well,
man.
actually, my father used to send Ruck to the store.
Right.
So I used to see Ruck when he came to my grandma's crib when I was a baby. Okay. My father actually taught Ruck how to play basketball.
Right.
A lot of people thought Ruck didn't know how to play basketball, but he had a little skills.
Right. Oh man, I had asked you this. What you think of rap music today? What do you think of it?
To me, it's good. I like a lot of the new artists.
Right.
I like a lot of sounds that they come up.
Right.
A lot of flows.
Right.
Some of it is kind of creative.
Right.
You know, the new stuff is going to be the new stuff.
Right.
You know, I just don't like that they just use the same kind of certain beats, but at the same time, it's music.
Right.
So,
music is music.
Yeah, music is music. So everything has its own layer to it.
Right. It's like music is the ear to the beholder. As they say how beauty is to the beholder, to the eye of the beholder, I guess music is to the ear of the beholder. What do you think of the old school artists? But you know what I want to say to people? We're going to touch on politics.
Come on with that old school.
Too.
I don't like that old school shit, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Do you like the old school? Do you like the old school rappers?
Music is
rapping?
music.
Okay.
The old, new.
Right.
It's all music. Because you can always go back to that old stuff now today.
Right.
Some of that stuff still have meaning to it today. Mm-hmm. You go back to an old song like, damn, we still going through that today. Or,
right.
Damn, I just felt that way. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm starting to see the youngin' sample now. I'm starting to hear samples now.
Because I guess some of the producers now, like, I guess they starting to see like you gotta have a little rhythm to what you're doing.
Right.
You know, everybody got the same drum pattern.
Right.
But you can add something to it to make it sound a little different and
Right.
give feeling to it and meaning. See, that's to me, that's what's missing out some of this music.
Right.
There's no feeling.
Right.
There's no meaning to it.
Right.
But once you put a feeling and meaning to it, it's a vibe. It's a bop. And it go. And some of this stuff can go another 10 to 20 years.
Right.
It can.
Do you think that the old producers can produce now? Again, I guess music is music.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
But what are they gonna produce?
Right.
The same sound and beats? That's not what they come from.
Right.
They come from competition and other producers. Oh, you gonna make that? Or watch I come back with this.
Right.
Something different. A whole nother drum pattern, whole nother piano sound, guitar rhythm, horns, different style of whatever you using the college for the stepping sounds, whatever you going back using the old soul for jazz. Like you can always be creative. To me, it's not a lot of creativity going on.
Do you think that the New York, I don't want to say the New York trap rapper, is there such thing as hip hop trap?
Hip hop trap.
Hip hop trap. New York.
Well, like a genre, or what you mean hip hop trap? Because when hip hop was going on, trap was created.
Okay.
Remember T.I., trap?
Right.
No, it was created within hip hop.
Right.
You can never take the hip hop out of the genre,
Right.
or you have to create an alternative.
Do you think right now that all regions around the United States is at the same, or is Chicago better than New York, or Texas is better than Florida? Like, is it anybody on the top of the hill right now?
Nah, hell no. Everybody gonna say the South because that's where they put the game at. That's where the labels put everything there because that's what they wanted at the time.
Right.
They wanted South artists. Even when New York artists was still bubbling, they still wanted the South artists.
Right.
That's why Atlanta is the home of the game right now, because they knew that South artists initially can go east or west.
Right.
And then they found out that they can go global.
Right. With your style of rap, do you think that the resurgence is coming?
The resurgence of
Your style, what's those guys? Griselda, that kind of rap. Is Locke's rap?
That's New York.
Is
Well,
it?
if you talking-
Is it coming back?
This
That's
is
what
what
I'm saying.
it never left.
Okay.
Because if it left, then it wouldn't be no Griselda.
Right.
Griselda ain't just make up that style.
Right.
They just stretched out the tradition.
Okay.
And kept it going when everybody else was going left and right and up and down. They kept going straight with tradition.
Right.
They still New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was here in the boroughs, but they from Buffalo.
Right.
Which that's the you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not far from a borough, because if you go to Buffalo, they doing the same thing we doing out here.
Right.
So it's not nothing different. It's just where it's placed at, if you ask me.
All right, let me ask you this. I didn't get a chance to ask you this, and this event happened just under 2 years ago, or maybe even last year. What did you think of the verses? The verses with the Locks and the Dipset.
That was good. That was great for hip hop, man.
Yeah. I mean, who
Come
got
on,
that?
everybody
We
saw
know.
what happened. We don't have to go through that again. Like, we're not gonna go through that on this one right here. But I'm just saying, with that one, what I would say is take the vocals off your tracks, man.
Right.
Like, people want to New York shit is all soul.
Right.
It's all feeling, it's all pain, we come from the corner shit. Let me hear something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you rapping over your own track, like, we not feel like, we want to hear how you feeling on that when you touch that stage
Right
and that
now.
mic is off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When the mic is on and the vocals is off and you just got a beat, we want to hear that you come from New York.
Right.
Cause we ain't dancing over our shit. We spitting bars. So the people gonna feel that shit. And that's how some of them really just took over because they gave more feeling.
Right. Let me jump off of hip hop right quick. What do you think of the chicken wings being so expensive? And I had said this, that, you know, we was going to touch inflation in eggs and the cost
That's
of food.
what the fuck you should talk about. The eggs.
The eggs.
That shit is crazy. We in New York City. I don't know where nobody else is around the world. But for an extra large dozen, that shit is damn nearly at $12. For a regular, you damn nearly at $9, $8.99. $10 for a fucking dozen of eggs in New York. This is crazy.
Let me tell you, when I was down in South Carolina visiting my mother, the eggs is the same price. And I said, it's a problem. This is a problem.
Well, we don't really want to go there, and you don't want me to go there.
I want you to. A little
But I'm
bit.
just saying, all this shit is going to be one world, one currency, one government, one economy.
You think so?
They're going to do it because ain't nobody stopping them. We all get that one guy stand on, especially in America. Right. We get that one guy stand on the TV. Oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. People forget about what the fuck they done did 10 and 15 years ago, put these motherfuckers in office, and then we fucked up. Because now they found out, oh, they done took some more shit from us. Or done flipped that and turned it into something else.
Joe Biden, what you think about
That guy, man. All I gotta say is Barack Obama. Black people voted him in because of Barack Obama, man. If they would have knew what Joe Biden did in the 60s and 70s with them bills,
That's right.
I don't think. Well, probably so, because you know black people in America has forgotten a lot of things and moved on.
Yeah, a lot of things.
You know,
And just move on.
you got the ones that didn't forget, but they done censored them all off the goddamn internet. So
That's right.
we don't really know.
Coronavirus.
Man, Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Fauci.
Fauci. Bill Gates. Why is Bill Gates buying up all the farmlands in the middle of the map? Well, what the fuck is going on with that? Fauci is out. He's out the office.
Right.
They done lost in court with a lot of people. All the people that they took the jobs from, they have to give it back because it was not constitutional.
Right, to get the shot.
COVID was not constitutional. If it was an emergency of having to do it, the shot still wouldn't have had emergency use.
Right.
It would have been authorized. So we could go on and on about that.
Right quick. What?
I work in the cemetery
That's
sometimes.
right. And I
I
wanna,
saw the bodies.
how did these people die, you think? Like, what was it? Like, you know, when the virus hit,
They gonna censor this. They gonna censor this. You're gonna get canceled, buddy. You don't want me to start talking.
Go ahead, come on, right quick. Give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
No, because now people gonna be like, is he a rapper or is he a conspiracy theorist? Because everything that I told people, it happened. People told me that they couldn't shut down the world. They said, how's these people go? They can't just do that to us like that. Right. How's they gonna shut down they created something to shut down. Now look what's coming out from Wuhan.
They keep throwing it back there. They mentioned it this morning on the news.
But when it all came out, first time when people were saying it before that, they was calling them conspiracy theorists. When people told y'all this ain't come from no bat. And people eating it from a food swap or whatever they call that shit over there. Is that one person that ain't passed that shit to the goddamn world?
A whole billion.
You know what I'm saying?
Quick.
One thing.
Go ahead.
When I was telling people this could be nothing but a common cold or flu, they laughed at me. They said a lot of people was dying.
Right.
A lot of people was dying because they clipped a lot of people. But at the same time, now look what the symptoms are that they told y'all. What does that look like?
Looks like the flu to me.
All right. You've been alive you've been alive your whole life. Now they just gonna come and tell you something is something different?
But I mean, viruses do mutate too. They get stronger.
But we had it here already. It's 7 different strands that never go nowhere. That's why they could never find a cure to the
Right.
cold or the flu.
Right.
Or make a vaccine for it in the hundreds of years that it has been here.
Please don't block us. LeBron James, have you been watching basketball, Lils?
Yeah, but I'm not a...
Avid.
I'm not a LeBron James fan. You know, I like LeBron James. He's good.
Right.
I love him for basketball. I love him for the people sometimes.
Right.
But I'm a Kobe Bryant type of dude, man.
Okay.
Like, you can't just X Kobe out and put him under Jordan.
Okay.
I don't care.
Right.
You can't do that.
Okay.
They got to go, to me, they got to go Kareem,
Right.
Jordan, Kobe, LeBron.
Okay.
And whoever else under that y'all want to put there,
Right.
I don't care. But you cannot leave the Black Mamba out them conversations no more. You can't. I'm tired of that, man.
Brownsville.
The home. Fucked up place. I'm about to go somewhere. Took all my motherfucking best friends. I ain't got no more best friends. I got family, but I ain't got no more best friends. Brownsville is a fucked up place. Brownsville fucked my life up. Brownsville made my life great. But in a whole, Brownsville ate my fucking soul up. Even sitting at this table talking right now, my shit is still bubbling from shit that transpired last month that I still can't grip my eyes on or my brain on. Because every Sunday I drive around my neighborhood and just think and look and shit just run through. You know what I'm saying? Seeing all that from my mom's even dying in Brownsville, Brookdale Hospital. Could picture that day clearly, of her just walking off. I'm going to the hospital. Never came back out type shit. From being homeless in Brownsville, running around. A lot of people ain't know that. That's how I got the Strauss. Just being running around in the street. 9, 10 years old, G-packs on me. Selling crack. Like one of the first of the Mohegans to even do this street shit with all my friends.
Right.
You can ask Big B's. He running around with Nicki Minaj right now. But he'll tell you, I was one of the first. 11 years old. In the streets. Had to get it on my own.
Right.
My mom was doing what she had to do. My father was there, grandma was there, but you still got to live as a young kid, right?
Right.
At that time, we in the 80s, early 90s.
Right.
It's all about, you got to live. You got to go get on your own. Everybody want to hustle. Everybody want that. They see them cars driving by, them chains on them drug dealer niggas' necks. Oh, that shit is good.
Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years of your life?
I'm trying to have, next 10 years, I'm trying to be alive. Everything else going to fall in place. I ain't going to say what I want to have, what's going to happen. As long as I'm alive and I keep working, I'm going to get to all that shit. But just being alive right now, it's the biggest thing anybody could ask for right now in life, especially the shit we just went through.
Yeah.
A lot of people was just stuck in their house,
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't know if that shit was going to end. I know a lot of people that was paranoid, anxiety out the roof, because they didn't know what the fuck was going on. Yeah.
And I had my channel at CNN, and CNN was having a death tally.
Moving. And you had to look at that shit every day you
day.
turned your TV on.
Yep.
See, that's That's the brain trauma of America. It's always a boogeyman somewhere.
Yeah.
9/11, the terrorists, they gonna kill us all. To where they started coming up with all these type of diseases, Ebola, we all gonna catch this and die. It's always a fucking boogeyman. In the 80s and 70s, it was always Russia. Oh, they gonna attack us, they gonna do this. Now look what's the boogeyman, your health. Cause they done went through all that, it ain't break us down. Now they could break us down with our health. Slowly but surely.
Why are black Americans so violent with each other?
Cause they scared to attack white people. It's fucking truth. I don't care what nobody say. I don't know one black nigga that ever went to a white neighborhood and banged on them. Even when they get into trouble with white people on the street, they don't go full force. You'll catch some of them that'll probably go full force. Over there, they gonna back down. No, I ain't gonna hit you. All you gonna do is call the police. Whip his ass. If that's what you wanna do, I'm not advocating violence. Black people is not gonna attack white people because we wasn't raised to do it. We wasn't taught to do it. See, everybody else was taught to hate us, taught to kill us, taught that we was ignorant, taught that, oh no, they drug dealers. They'll never have this, they was taught that shit.
Right.
Our moms never sat inside the living room and told us, when you see that white motherfucker, disrespect him. Or don't stand next to him. No, we was always taught love. That's your brother.
We are loving people, as they say.
We are. Black people are. But when it comes to us, we gonna tear us apart. Why? Because we are not scared of us. Because we know we come from the same fucking place. It's either you got it or you don't. And if you got it, some of us gonna take it.
What do you think of those cops beating that man? I mean, last month this happened. That Tennessee thing, how they beat that man up like that.
The one that they chased.
Yeah.
The 5 cops.
Yes.
That was nasty.
What is it with cops where they just feel that they could just beat? I mean, black, white, green, Latino. When it comes to a black person, like
With the cops?
it's like the police just got a kill switch with black Americans.
Let me tell you.
Tell me.
9/11. George Bush. That's when they changed the whole policing system. Instead of them hiring the good cops, they want the cops that's coming from Afghanistan that sat and killed people. That was then willing to go with all the bullshit.
Right.
So when they come from there and get to the police department, keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
Remember, he labeled us all terrorists.
Right.
So that's how they police us. They don't police us as citizens. See, that's what people don't understand. George Bush did that. Junior.
Dub, as they call him.
And we all turned to terrorists.
Wow.
So that's
deep.
how they police us. Even if you do something and flinch at a cop, he thinking you gonna hurt him. That's how they look at terrorists. There's no more you a citizen, give you a chance. No.
Right. That's some deep shit. For real. Yo, do are there any rappers from across seas that's out here now? Like,
Offhand, and I know somebody gonna be mad at me, but I can't call offhand.
But some niggas from out of the UK.
But it's some nice niggas
Okay.
from over there.
Yeah.
All over from over there.
Okay. Are those beats? You know that Pop Smoke sound? I don't want to say the Pop Smoke
That shit
sound.
come from over there.
That
That's
comes from
they
over
shit.
there. Okay.
And it's one cat over there, and I think this guy. I think he been in jail. He done did a bunch of shit. He a wild boy.
Right.
I can't remember his name. I'm mad. I don't remember his name. But he's moving over there.
Okay.
And all that Brooklyn drill that they call Brooklyn drill over here.
Right.
All that's UK drill.
Okay. I seen somebody put up a post with this guy. He was doing drill rap, but it was to house music.
Yeah, I'm saying if you got a flow, you got a flow. You can
right.
flow to anything.
Right.
If you write your own shit, you
Right.
can spit it to anything.
And you know, it's
I don't
crazy.
fuck if it's Sesame Street.
It's crazy that you said that, and I don't want to go to the past, but that was the one thing with Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls said a lot of the same rhymes over,
Facts.
but he could say it to a different beat.
But it was a freestyle.
Right.
Never said it was a song. So matter it don't fuck if he did 10 freestyles that used the same verse. That's what he gave them.
Right.
And if they wanted to put it out as a freestyle and it's the same verse,
Right.
oh well.
Right. Why is it that Pac and Big is still in our face? Do you think it's because of it?
Because they didn't find the killers.
I mean, other than that, we know that.
They didn't. That's it. If listen, and I ain't gonna say if everything would disappear. No.
Right.
But if they would have found the killers a long time ago, we would not still be on it. It's still a mystery.
Right.
No matter how you put it, how many times they change the story up, who do a new movie,
Right.
it's still a mystery. Who killed them?
Right.
Who?
So if their killers would have been caught, I guess the closure would have happened.
We don't know.
Okay.
But to us, it's still a mystery.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. It's still intriguing to the mind.
Okay.
No matter how many times you tell the story.
Right.
The other day I was at Rise, New York. They got Biggie inside the shit as an exhibit.
Right.
They don't got Tupac in there, but I saw Biggie in there.
Right.
It's still a mystery.
Okay. That's deep. That's real deep, yo. Got me stuck on stupid. Wait. How does it feel to rock the mic? What is it about when you performing in front of the people?
You get to be you.
Okay.
You get to be yourself. You get to be the character you want to be.
Right. Do you feel as being strong as Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, or I
If you controlling the crowd at that time, yeah,
Right, that's what I mean.
Hell yeah, if anybody got a microphone, they feel big.
Right.
I don't care if you a little kid. If you screaming on that microphone and your voice going through a speaker, you like oh.
Right.
And people listening to you.
Right.
That shit is a wonderful feeling.
Mm-hmm. They keep talking about that Lil Wayne and Jay-Z is going to do a versus. Who wins?
Nah, that ain't never gonna happen.
Jermaine Dupri and Puff Daddy, who wins?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Puff.
Okay.
Only because I'm from New York, but
Right.
I think Puff got more stingers than JD do.
Okay.
Like JD got hits, but I think Puff shit stick out more than JD shit.
Right. What's your favorite album now? Do you have a favorite album now?
My favorite album
Yeah,
now?
with any of
That
artists?
Kiss the Ring, Roam Streets.
Okay.
That's what I'm fucking with right now.
All right.
All that type of shit. Rim get ready to drop some shit.
Right.
I'm all in-house. Niggas really don't listen to a lot of other niggas. 'Cause you don't want to get that shit caught up in your brain.
Right.
Another nigga I fuck with RJ Payne. RJ Payne that nigga's nasty.
Okay.
That's one nigga I fuck with. I fuck with La Russell, San Francisco, the Bay Area, independent nigga. That nigga shit is just different. The bars he spit just.
How's the beats?
To me, he make a beat. A rapper makes a beat.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. Like, it's what you put over the beat.
Right.
The beat could be hot and all that. Nigga could do some dumb shit to it. A nigga, the beat could be trash. A nigga could be nice and make the beat hot.
Right.
It's all how you flow on the shit.
Right. Could Old Dirty Bastards, Ooh Baby, I Like It Raw could have been different with that beat that you said that? Because the shimmy, yeah.
What you mean different? That song could have never been the way he did that and did it.
It's just what it is then.
That was there, and I'm pretty sure the RZA had his hands on all of that.
Right.
Of the flow and all. Nah, I need you to go along with this.
Okay.
This sound right here.
Really producing.
I'm still trying to fuck with shit like that. When I hear certain sounds on beats, I try to make my shit go along to the sound of the beat instead of the drums sometimes.
Right.
Like certain niggas rap with the drums, certain niggas rap with the melodies. I try to do both.
Right.
I try to lean on the beat to wherever it leans to.
It's crazy that you say that because in that movie, when looking at that James Brown movie, he mentioned that everything is in a drum. Is that the horn is a drum? The car is a drum. Like, I guess some people, some artists got it in their ear that everything relies on the drum, but I see that
whatever's in a beat or talk to you, you'll hear that shit talking to you.
Right.
No matter you keep playing the beat over and over, you're going to hear something in there talking to you.
Right.
And once that one thing catch your ear, then you just pick up from there and go. Mainly, my shit is really pop shit.
Okay.
I just like to pop shit over shit. I like to get creative on songs too. Like, I do songs, catchy shit like that. People will fuck with it, but they really want me to stick with that Brownsville shit.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. Yo, but now it ain't sad because I love it. What's the internet? The internet changed the game in...
The internet changed the fucking rules to snitching, man.
No, I'm talking about hip hop. Not that shit.
My bad.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about like getting your art out and your work out.
Nah, that's great, man. Like first I was telling Eddie Kane, I was like, yo, man, fuck all this streaming shit, man. I ain't fuck with this streaming shit, man. I ain't put my shit on no app. And Kane told me, like, nah, you gotta stream. That's what's happening now. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna keep sending shit to people, emails and all? How the fuck you gonna get people to buy shit from you and all you doing is send it to their emails? They ain't gonna trust you when they send the money to your cash shit.
Right.
So he was like, yo, you gotta stream. So him and Rim told me about DistroKid.
Right. I keep hearing them.
Once I learned that shit, I felt you could put money here. Then you could put money there, put it here, then have your shit moving on.
Right.
Oh, but see what people don't understand, man. This shit ain't free, man. This shit ain't free.
And when you said it ain't free, what do you mean?
This shit ain't free. Like, even if you're an independent artist, you still gotta pay money on your craft, man. Like, it's nothing is falling in your lap. So when they see these people on their social media sites and they getting big and they think just happened, like, no, some people had people behind them that put money up for them.
Right.
That put their money on this, that put their money on that, and back that and back this. Some of these people are just getting hits and they just winning straight out the gate.
Right.
Some of them is really grinding if you really independent, like you spending money on your shit, man.
Right.
Videos, studios, all that.
What's your chemistry in making a good song? What advice would you give a youngin' if they was to ask you that question, like, how do I make a good song?
Go in your soul, your feeling, whatever you feel. Just make the hook and go on from there. But nowadays, it's easy to kind of make a song. Like, you can say anything on a hook. You can put any verse.
Right.
As long as it's catchy, you kind of good. But my shit is, I kind of take time with my shit still.
Right.
I don't just run through my shit. I do still hope the words make sound and meaning to different shit.
Is all your raps a story? Do you run out of story?
Nah, I still got mad stories to tell. I ain't even tap into the stories that I really wanted to tap into. Then it's going to change me to a whole different rapper.
Right.
Because then it's not going to be just popping shit. It's going to be meaning to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But now that I'm getting older, that's my angle I'm going to.
Right.
Like this new album I'm coming out with called I Just Want to Rap.
Right.
Like the songs on this shit got meaning to it. It got a little feeling to it. It's a little more different because I'm trying to get out of, hip hop. This is what they gave us to get away from all the killing and the drug dealing and all that shit. So I'm trying to get away from that.
Does hip hop have an age?
Hell no. Do rock got an age?
Before you know what? Before
do Congress got age?
They don't.
Do the
they
politicians got age?
No.
Hell no. They still talk they shit. So we can't talk our shit. Donald Trump is damn near 60 years old telling motherfuckers he grabbing
You know what? I think that if it wasn't for that 90s.
But why do they put that on rappers? Can you answer that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why. But I think that.
You heard what Nas said the other day, right?
What?
He said, I don't know why rappers from my generation stopped making music. I ain't stopped. I'm still going hard. And I like that he's still dropping albums. I like that because he's showing niggas like me, like even if you still love Nas ain't gotta make an album. But he's still showing that if you love this shit,
Right.
and this shit saved your life,
Right.
keep going. Keep going. And I tell people rap saved my life, not because I got millions of dollars, none of that shit. Right. Because when I could have been out there probably busting a nigga in his motherfucking head, I was in the house writing rhymes. I was in a studio. I was at a show. I was watching DVDs of hip hop concerts, taking me off the street. That's the part that saved my life in hip hop.
The greatest era of hip hop to you?
The 90s, man.
Favorite rap song all times? Three.
Suicidal
Give me
Thoughts.
Give me three.
I probably ain't got three. Nah, I got three. Suicidal Thoughts, that one was crazy.
Biggie Smalls, Ready to Die.
Factual. I'm thinking about kind of shaking that up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm going through a little pain and shit, so that shit been sitting on my brain for a minute. But you can't touch shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't really touch shit like that.
Do you think some songs is to be left alone or some beats
Left alone.
to be left alone?
Or in a hole.
In a hole.
If it's the song, it's the beat.
Okay.
But sampling is good, man. Especially when you do it good.
Right.
That should take you back. So if you get a good sample on a today's beat, it take you. Why you keep staring at that door?
Nah, I know. I'm looking at the camera. I want to get my face.
Cause
Conspiracy theorists. Yeah, that music right there.
But yeah, man, the song is the beat.
Right.
So I don't think a lot of stuff shouldn't be touched. Just like they just did House Party.
Right.
I don't think that should have been touched.
Right.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not gonna have the same people in it. They did. Wait, I'm sorry. I got to do this.
Go ahead.
They fucked How High up too.
Yes.
They fucked that up. How you not have Redman and Method Man in How High too?
Even if those was your kids, they could have wrote it some kind of way, but you
Some way. You wasn't even supposed to touch that if they wasn't in that.
What if they touch New Jack City?
They can't. They better not. They better not do that, man. Don't touch New Jack City. Don't touch Boys in the Hood.
Right.
Don't touch, what the fuck is that other one from New York? Minister Society.
Right.
No, it's another New York.
King of New York.
King of New York.
Juice. And they said they was
better
about to touch that.
No. Because the motherfucker who did this shit was trying to say it was a different ending.
Wow.
He was trying to say that.
Eric Dickerson, that's his name.
He was trying to say Tupac didn't fall off the roof.
Right.
It was a whole nother ending. So this motherfucker might be trying to come up with something.
Wow.
But I don't think he should touch it though.
Right. Like they said, Nino Brown didn't actually die when he fell.
And Above the Rim. Those movies,
Yeah.
you leave those alone, man.
What about Belly?
You can't do, see, I wish a nigga would touch Belly. But I don't think Hype Williams is even gonna let that happen.
Right, true indeed.
I'm just being, but you see what Benny Boom doing?
What are you doing now?
I saw this guy shooting, what was that show? It was Chicago Med. He was the director of the show, Benny Boom.
Wow. Okay,
That was it.
That's some different money.
That
And
was
you know
ill.
what? I give 50 Cent his props in opening the door a little bit more with black stories being accepted by
You
the
think
masses.
so? I love 50.
Yeah.
He the gatekeeper to that shit right there.
I mean, which one of his shows
Ain't
you
nothing
like?
moving. Ain't nothing moving. I'm sorry, Irv.
Right. I like his show though.
They gave you all that money. They just gave Irv 300 million, but they just gave 57. And Irv
just
and 50 just got to deal with Fox.
Fox. I know.
So nothing ain't moving if it ain't 50. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Do you watch Snowfall?
Nah, I never watched that show. I'm sorry.
Good show though. Good show.
What is it about though?
CIA selling bricks of cocaine to the Negroes.
Freeway Ricky Ross.
Yeah. And he was tight at John Singleton because he was like, yo, that was my show.
Oh, what?
That was my idea that I pitched, and John Singleton went that way.
What?
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah.
See, Hollywood for you, boy.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to John Singleton.
Rest
though.
in peace, John.
He was a great director.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Jesus Christ. But that's what they do. But sometimes it don't even be. It be the people on top of them production companies, man. They know they didn't want Freeway. See, that's another thing. When you come back to America after you mess with them certain type of people, they ain't giving you a second chance, man. That's why Big Meech better be happy. You got somebody like a 50 Cent. Cause he was gonna come home to nothing. They was gonna make sure of that.
Yeah.
You see what they did to Supreme?
Yeah.
When they want you, they don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So
That's crazy. It's just that I don't know. I guess when it's your family member affected by some things that people do, you want a person to ride.
or sometimes it just be these motherfuckers did that. How they get all that?
Yeah.
Nah, we gotta go get them. Sometimes they be hating like that because they didn't do it.
Right.
They probably wanted to do it, but the way they was corrupting how they was doing, it wasn't getting them there that fast. And you get a black motherfucker to get this, and he turned this little bit of this into
This. And
what?
that. Yeah.
Sometimes it be them just hating, man.
What is it about the Negro?
And them, yes, I am talking about the FBI.
Hold on, let me say this. What is it about the Negro that they could flip cocaine so good and so well?
Coming, nothing, making something out of nothing. Why? Because when you was a baby, our parents ain't have it all.
1973.
Right. Now imagine them times. Them times was the days where your parents was going, or our parents was going asking for sugar. People was eating at other people's houses. Right. Because they made something from nothing. So if you give a black person something, he gonna figure that shit out. One way or the other, he gonna figure it out. But if it make him a millionaire or put his ass in jail,
Right.
he gonna figure that shit out.
And you know what? And it goes back to the Biden guy with writing up them laws. That was really crazy. That a lot of people didn't even kill people, but they still sitting in jail on drug charges.
Right.
And that's you know. I guess there need to be some more reform.
Somebody had to be the boogeyman to the shit they was bringing in.
Hold on, marijuana in New York City. What do you think of it? Is it over? Is it? Oh, we jumping. Marijuana in New York City, is it oversaturated? You think?
It's fucked up.
Do you miss the days of the '90s smoking marijuana?
All we had was black weed, nigga. So, like, you already know who was the king of that black shit. Like, it was either black or a little bit of that green. But mainly, if you really wanted to get high, you know, we was on that Tyson shit.
Them Tyson blocks.
Crazy. So if it wasn't fucking with no chocolate, black weed going to Qua, or you was going to Linden and Powell, you know.
Is a lot of this weed being grown, or is a lot of this weed got stuff
all this
sprayed
shit is
on?
being grown.
It's being grown.
It's
bro.
just where it's being grown
At
at. Majority of this shit is all chemicals.
in factories and
That's it. Once the government get their hands on something, you already know what's coming.
right,
A lot of additive and preservatives.
right. PU.
Oh, you see that shit in Brownsville?
PU
Mother
line.
Gaston, right?
Son.
You be giving that nigga a
Some
shout out right now?
Son, no, I'm not saying that. It's just that line be crazy.
We on Rockaway and Livonia too at the liquor store.
I know that too, but PU,
Saratoga,
they got
Livonia.
it so
Rest
brainwashed
in
where you getting
Piece
a
of
lot of
Seiko.
pieces
We ain't
of
want to go there yet, but
We ain't wanna
I
go
had
there
to get
yet.
that out.
that their lines are serious.
That line be crazy.
Like an 86 line for white.
Wrapped around the corner.
Yes.
And the nigga be selling ounces for like $60.
Yes.
Nigga.
Yes. Yeah.
Where the fuck is he getting that weed from, man?
I heard that the Albanians came in the game and undercut it. Matter of fact, Rick,
It's a lot of turn back out here too. Oh, they been there. They been there for a little minute.
And it's like y'all don't have your license or your dispensary license, and y'all
You
still
can't
going.
get a dispensary in Brooklyn right now. That's
shut
why
it
they
down.
running in a lot of them smoke shops and all that.
Right.
They catching all them niggas. But you can't have a dispensary in Brooklyn. You can have it in Manhattan,
Right.
the Bronx, Queens. I think Long Island is different from New York City, people.
Right.
I don't know if y'all know that, but if y'all not from New York, Long Island is different from the 5 boroughs. They have their own rules and laws. And I don't think they're passing anything out there. That's how they get their money.
That's the truth.
But yeah, I don't think in Brooklyn and in Long Island, they not I don't know why they not clearing it right now, but it's like a hole.
Where is all like where is this weed being grown? I mean, weed is everywhere. In
You could
stores.
grow a fucking plant in here.
Right.
It's main you got New York really can't grow weed because of the weather like that.
Right.
But you got factories in New York.
Right.
You got factories in Massachusetts.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of New York weed comes from Massachusetts.
Okay.
People don't know that.
Right. What about the Cali weed? Is the Cali weed good?
Cali,
Because you go out there frequently. Is the Cali weed good? out there?
California is my second home.
Right.
I love that motherfucking place.
You going in Watts and Compton and shit like that?
We go a lot of places. I got family out there, so I move around. San Diego,
Right.
San Francisco. Mainly, I love going to Los Angeles,
Right.
especially going to Inglewood.
Right.
They got a dispensary in Inglewood. That's my home.
Okay.
It's very good.
Mac 10, shout out to Mac 10.
Yeah, all of them guys. But they got a dispensary out there on Market Street, Queen Street.
Right.
It's the place to go, man.
Right.
And you can also get to Las Vegas from
Right. And it's you could also
a
get
quick drive right there.
right through the desert.
Venice Beach is nice.
Right.
Santa Monica is nice. I'm a New York nigga, man. You know,
Hold on. I want to jump. You're a wrestling fan.
big.
What do you think of the wrestling now? Like, what's up? Do you like the bloodline, and do you think Brock Lesnar needs to stop? Because he's still my guy.
I like this new Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
He's more open.
Okay.
He
He's
wasn't
talking on
never
the mic.
Right. Now,
He got his mic presence.
that's
is
the
up.
big difference. I think he got a bigger check this go around.
Hulk Hogan or The Rock? And I'm talking about both
Hold
of
on,
them
you
at their
asked me a
prime.
question. I never answered your question.
Go ahead.
My guy right now,
Go ahead.
and has been my guy probably for the past 6 or 7, 5 years,
That's a long time.
Bray Wyatt.
They don't use him.
Nobody. Thank you. But he just came back.
Yeah.
And these characters that he got a plan to do, if they don't fuck him over,
Yeah.
he's gonna take over.
They supposed to have gave him a run.
He's gonna take
He has
over.
the body for it and all that. They could have.
But it's just the stuff that he want to do. I don't really think they believe in him like that. But he has a guy from Hollywood
Yeah.
that's creating with him with all this new stuff.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna be real great.
And Vince McMahon does want to sell the WWE too.
Vince McMahon, I'm so mad at Vinny.
He's the god. of
I'm
wrestling.
mad. I don't even want to talk bad about it because I love him so
I
much.
love Vince McMahon. I love
but
you,
I'm
Vince.
mad at this guy, man.
Yeah.
Let Triple H and Stephanie McMahon
And she
run
just stepped
the
down.
fucking bill
She just
because
stepped
he want to come back. She don't want no parts of the bullshit. She had it. She had that shit moving.
Yeah.
Triple H and Stephanie McMahon had that shit moving,
Right.
and they even had me watching NXT again.
Right. What do you think of? Do you like the documentaries they doing on A&E?
Oh,
But
I
they
love
just
that shit.
premiered
I
the,
can't miss that shit.
The NWO.
I can't miss it.
I watched that live.
I can't
When
miss
Hogan
that.
did that leg drop on the Macho Man, I seen it live on paper.
You know what? When that was going on, I still was a WWF. I would not watch WCW. Wow. My cousin used to argue with me. This shit is better. What are you watching that trash shit? This is better. My little cousin, he used to tell me that shit. I don't watch that shit.
And it's crazy because being that
But hold on.
Go ahead.
We didn't have cable. So I had to catch that Saturday morning show or that Saturday night main event. That's all I had.
Right.
So I didn't know nothing about WCW.
Right.
But my cousin them had cable.
Right.
You know, they moms had jobs. You know what I'm saying? I was downhill in the projects, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
So you seen the Stone Cold come up?
Oh, what?
Generation
Me and
X
Miss
come
Rose.
up.
You know Miss Rose?
Yeah.
Amboy Street.
Yeah.
Every time a pay-per-view came on, I was on the corner. She had sent somebody down the block. Miss Rose wants you. What Miss Rose want? She said wrestling getting ready to come on. Oh shit, yo, I gotta go. I go get my weed, go get her some beer, go get her whatever she want. I'm upstairs sitting on the couch with her. And if you want to talk about a wrestling fanatic,
Okay, wow.
that lady would jump, scream at the TV. I'm right behind her. She got her door open. People thinking we arguing at each other, and we screaming at the TV.
Amboy Street.
Love it. I love it. I was on a run when I got the Amboy.
Right.
I AWOL from a group home. They tried to lock me up because a motherfucking fake-ass psychiatrist said I was crazy.
Right.
You talking to a psychiatrist, he asked you questions, you answer. I'm from Brownsville. He asked me, did I see somebody get killed? Yeah, motherfucker. He asked me, would I kill somebody? Yeah, motherfucker. This is supposed to be confidential.
Right.
I leave, get home, got my food, get a call, I gotta come back.
Right.
The director calling my aunt, telling her to make sure I get back there ASAP. I get back there, it's 4 doctors waiting for me.
Right.
They got handcuffs. They took me to Kings County to the G building. This is in 97, hump.
Right.
You know what the G building was in Kings County in 97. I got there, lady jumped out the window. Get this kid out of here. They shipped me to Mount Sinai. Sitting in that shit for 7 hours. Only to hear there's nothing wrong with this kid. If he have a good lawyer, he can sue us all. AWOL from the program because y'all broke my trust. I went to culinary art school. I learned how to cook there. I was working in the mayor office. I was doing good coming down from being locked up.
Right.
I was trying to change. Took my trust away. I left. Got to Amboy Street. No, Amboy Street at that time, you ain't have to go to sleep. You could stay out all night.
And this is a shelter block, people.
And everybody's going to be out there with you.
Yep.
Because they don't want to go in their house. They don't want to go in their house. It's hot in that motherfucker.
You know, further going, it's like I will hope that we are still pull off the Amboy reunions, being that Reggie is not here.
Nah, this summer something has to happen. It has to. And not in Bessie Head Park, not over there. It has to be right on that corner, Time is Boiling, and Blake Avenue. Should have had something on Amboy, because that's where he from.
I know.
That's where his soul is standing right now. That's a guarantee. I drive by that block every day. And every time I get by that corner, I think I almost see this motherfucker. Because it's just like that. Your whole life, my whole life.
How long we got, man?
But I don't want to go there right now, but
Yeah.
he was a part of this podcast.
Right.
And you still going to keep it going.
That's right.
No matter what the circumstance it is. Just needs you to keep ticking, brother. And that's that. And that's how legacies keep going.
On that note, let me get something, son. Let me get some bars. Give me hear something new.
Something new?
Off your head, off your dome.
Off
You
my-
don't gotta press nothing. Whatever how the way you want to do it, son.
See, Frankky, Smaccz, Bank guy, Shank guys. Rappers ain't seeing me. Skanks eye. Color this shit blue, whip his ass till the paint dry. I'm rain tied. It's all aggression. You can't rhyme. You can't get a verse, but you blurt straight lies. Your baby mom's giving me head, called you on FaceTime. You owe money, you better hand me that. Youngin' got it in his fanny pack, nigga, hand me that. Blah. Ringing bells, cause I'm really a live one. Your name ring bells, you got a lot of subscribers. Trolling without holding, keep a hard hat. Don't be the next rapper retire talking crazy on a podcast. Me and Prophet need like Jesus over prophecy. Time to profit these product art like a Picasso piece. Used to package white in tube like cottage cheese. The numbers off the phone, change my numbers every 3 weeks. Now I play with words, philosopher like Socrates. See me at possibly man-made sculpture like pottery. Raptors movie. I'm out of here.
Let me ask you, how does that pop in your head? I mean, I don't want to sound crazy, but like how does it pop in your head?
I just finished drinking like 2 bottles of Mo, and I'm smoking a lot of gumbo right now. So I'm a little leany, so part of that right there, I don't like to fuck up. I'm kind of mad I just did that. But I'm just saying, as you being an artist of your craft, you a writer. Mm-hmm. You could also freestyle. I come from freestyling first. Right. You was there. You saw I used to battle. 23
years.
I used to battle on the corner, you know, sometimes.
A lot of that.
A lot of niggas got killed, you know, standing in front of your camera.
On Ambush
You know,
Street.
so sometimes you had to be spontaneous at times. Whether you mixing something you wrote in or you see something with somebody and you got to be willing to do that. All this battle rap and shit, I could fuck with it. It's just that it takes a little bit more to fuck with that shit now. Right. But that's what I come from.
It's too, I don't want to say violent, but it's...
Nah, it's the street. The same way how a motherfucker come up to you talking about, your mother fat, your mother this, your mother... It's the same thing. It's just that now it's just more personalized.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's no more about bars straight up battling back and forth. Now you got to dig down in somebody past or something and try to dig something out of that.
Right.
Some of these guys really don't even do that. They just rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they good at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
They are. What is it that like a battle rapper can't make a song? Like, what is it with that? Like,
that shit is lies. I battle rap on beats. That's all my shit.
Okay.
Pop shit. Would they give a battle rapper a chance? See, that's the whole thing, is they giving these guys real good chances. Battle rappers can make songs, but you listen to it because you know he come from battle rapping?
Right.
That's the difference to me. K-Shine can make a song. Murder Boot could make a song.
Right.
A lot of them can make songs.
Right.
Hollow the Dawn could make a song.
Right.
Reed Dollars could make a song. Cassie done made songs.
Right.
And he come from that. So you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to say this in closing. I'd like to thank my man Curry Lils, Frankky Smaccz for coming here.
He like calling me Curry Lils because he knew me for about 23 years.
23 damn years of recording him, you know, and...
Frankky Smaccz, man.
I really want one day as...
Big fucking walk, man.
As it goes
the
on.
The Walkers, man.
The Walkers, that's right. Promote that. Say it again.
I mean, the Walkers, man. Big fucking walk, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Spody, Eddie Kane, Rim.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100 of them niggas, man.
Check them out.
Big fucking walk, nigga.
I just want to say in closing, I thank y'all for being here. I'm thankful for Curry Lils. I mean, Frankky Smaccz.
And I got it all on.
And he got it all on. For coming here tonight. And I'm glad that platforms are big, that it's not the 80s and you got to beg some A&R to listen to my music and all that other shit. That you can actually put your music out yourself and let the power be into the people to decide if they want to hear what they want to hear. So...
Eat my Doritos too, man.
Peace out, people. Until I see y'all next week, man. Peace.
Oh, Smaccz.